Hello and welcome back to Hazel Creek Heritage Farm. My name is Alan. Today I am going to be doing a review on one of my favorite companies, and I have not tried this product yet. So I know there's a few videos like this on YouTube, and I just wanted to share my own personal take. But first of all, you can see we finally have a beautiful, bright, clear, sunny day. And there's the sun. So we haven't seen that in a while, and yes, I'm wearing a sweater here, but it's just so gorgeous out here that I don't even need a microphone because the wind is down and you can hear my beautiful voice raw and in the moment. So just to point out, our cows are doing really good. We've had to separate the mama and the baby because the baby kept getting out, and while I was working night shifts, it was not very fun at all. The calf ended up going way out in the middle of the field there. I don't know, way out there, and I literally had to pack that calf on my shoulder to bring mama and baby back. So we have them separated. They're in this enclosure right here, and that's how they're going to be until that calf learns how to behave himself. He's a little bull calf. We nutted him, and we called him Mr. Steak for one reason only. Sorry for those who are offended by that comment, but around here we are focusing on raising our own grocery store. So yeah, so everything's doing really good. We've been really getting going on our garden. Sorry I didn't make a video on that. If you want to see the progress of what I've done to our garden thus far, I do have other videos. Scroll down the list. I'm not technology inclined where I don't know how to post those videos that people, they point up and this thing pops up and there's a video there they can click on. I don't know how to do that. So if you're really interested in regenerative no-till gardening, just scroll down in my videos and it'll be there. And they'll all have the title of regenerative no-till tarp garden, something like that, and you'll be able to see them all. So yeah, I'll show you what I did. This is our original garden there, so you can see the color difference there. That is some that's chicken poop from the winter, our deep bedding, and I never actually had a chance to fertilize this next version of the tarp garden, so I put this on top, and I'm just kind of planning on making kind of a sandwich, right? So yeah, and then I filled in that tarp there. I just had that tarp right on grass. I made a video about that, and then just yesterday I opened that up and put chicken manure and straw, and you can just feel underneath there, it is gonna bask like you wouldn't believe. So yeah, it's gonna be good. We're getting really excited about gardening. It's the end of May, so I feel like we're a little bit behind, but I think we'll still be able to do it, and we'll just keep on expanding. We plan to have this whole area as a regenerative tarp garden. So yeah, if you want to check that out, the progress, when we plant, when we grow, I'm going to be documenting this on YouTube the whole season, and we're excited about it, and I hope you're excited about it as well. But on to bigger and better things. I am going to review a product that I believe strongly in, and it is called the Flexilla garden hose. Stay tuned. All right, so first of all, it shows up in a cardboard box. I bought 2 of these on Amazon, so I double packed this, but I already set my one up. I originally did a review video on that hose I unraveled and everything, but my microphone screwed up and the sound quality was brutal, so I'm remaking this one. And say hello to Brita, our livestock guardian dog. Very nice puppy. Anyways, it comes from Legacy, and that's the original maker of the Flexilla garden hose. Now, I'm just going to tell you guys, I have experience with Flexilla before, but only in air hoses. When I was in construction, they were by far the go-to air hose, just for the fact they were very flexible in cold temperatures. And I've never really heard of the Flexilla garden hose until I searched it on YouTube, and apparently they made hoses, so I went ahead and bought one. Apparently you can buy different styles of them. I just bought the cheaper version. Some of these hoses, the connections, they come with a little thing that slides over top the actual nut part of this, so it makes it easier, more ergonomic to unscrew and screw on. I don't have arthritis or anything, so I have no problem just tightening that on myself. And for what I've seen, these have very good seals and they hardly leak at all. So I'm very excited about this, and as you can tell, it is a very bright green, so no matter how green your grass is, you'll always be able to tell where it is. Okay, so once I had this all unspooled here, I'm just going to mention a couple things about this. It's very flexible, and you can see it kind of kinks when it's not under pressure. So that's a lot of the reviews that complain about this hose, is it does kink and it's hard to unroll. So I'm going to try to do this. I've never done this before, to unroll this thing without making it kink, and see how easy that is. One thing I like about Flexilla is they claim that the ends are crush proof, and even in the middle it's crush proof, so you can drive over this stuff with a tractor and it still won't mess up on you. And the seals are supposed to be incredible on these things, so even at finger tight you shouldn't have any leaks. So we're gonna try it. I'm gonna unroll this thing, and I don't know if I mentioned about the stickers. It comes with 2 free stickers with your purchase. I'll grab the other one here. And I'm a big sticker guy, so I love companies that send out stickers that you can plaster on anything and just let people know what the products you love are. So thank you, Flexilla. Okay, so now the hard part. I'm going to try to attempt to unroll this hose without letting it kink. I'm not sure the proper way to do this, but the way looking at this roll, I'm thinking pretend it's a tire and roll it down. So I'm going to do that. Here we go. All right, there you have it. I easily, as you saw, unrolled that the whole 100-foot length, and you can see perfectly flat, and it has 0 kinks, and I don't see a problem with this thing. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend I don't have hose reels around here, so my typical thing when I'm mowing the grass, I just roll it up in a circle like this, just flat on the ground. And I'm just gonna try to make this thing bundle up. It's already kind of bundling up. I'm just gonna roll this up like I would with any other garden hose and attempt to unspool it without letting it kink. I can see it likes to kink up a little bit here, so I will see. Yeah, see that? It kind of does like to have a memory a little bit. But again, this is not under pressure, and I think it would be different if it was pressurized. But I'm just going to try this for you guys and myself to see if this thing will knot up. Because I know my old cheaper ones that I buy new every single year and they tend to get damaged. You can't do that. They will always knot up. So here we go. So you can see there was a couple kinks in there, but it was a very simple twist, and I got them out. And look at that, it just completely flat again. So I'm gonna pressurize this hose and roll it up like I did before and see how that does. All right, so you can kind of see my setup here. I have some wrenches here because I had to take this old hose off and connect the Flexilla to my main water faucet. You can see I got a splitter, one going that way and one to go that way. So I got the Flexilla nozzle as well, and I'll do a review on that later, but it seems like a fairly good nozzle. I've had that for a while. So I'm going to turn the water on here, and I'm going to roll up the hose like I did before and show you what it's like to unkink this thing. The water's going on. And I'm just looking at the hand tightened nuts here. No leaks anywhere, so that's a plus. And so we got air right now. There we go. So that's the fan version. And then it's got a little lever. That's spray and shower. Perfect. So we got pressured up hose. I'm gonna roll this up and then I'll unroll it for you guys. All right, guys, you can see this is all rolled up, and I did roll this up pressurized. And if you can see it in the time lapse, I know it was kind of quick. It rolled up really easy. All I had to do was give it a quarter turn every time I made a loop. Now, this is where a regular hose would come into a problem. If you just grabbed this one nozzle end and went with it, you'd be constantly fighting knots. So we're gonna do a test on this Flexilla. I'm just gonna yank it, and I might have to give it a little bit of kink, but I'm not too sure. But here we go, this is all real. So my final thoughts on the Flexilla garden hose is, as you saw in the last clip there, it did kink, it didn't unroll itself. So I had to do a quick couple turns, but it didn't knot up and it did unroll it by itself, and that was all under pressure. So all in all, I'm very happy with this. Yes, you have to go through a little bit of work, but what hose in this world don't you have to do a little bit to get straightened out? I know this will be good for sub-zero temperatures, and that's mainly why I bought this hose, and it'll perform really well. I think it's got a really good warranty on it, and I have zero issues with this hose so far. But if you subscribe to my channel, you'll be seeing these hoses in use all summer long. So thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you ever have any questions or comments, and I'll try to answer them as best as possible. And also I will leave a link in the description of where I bought this, and it'll be an Amazon link. And yeah, you guys have a good day, and we're just going to keep enjoying this weather.